Hello out there, and get ready for it's still early in the season, Grant, but most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. Achua is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Cam Payne. And it's McBride in at the 2-guard spot. Perry, good.
And how about Bronny dropping a dime?
Payne against James. Jacks up a 3. The shot by Payne, no good. And here's Anchorage. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
Here's McBride. A good-looking shot from the wing. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Perry. McBride covers. Pass to Portis. Clock at 6. Here's Perry from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Perry's got 5 points.
Smart pass by Portis, showing the ability to make good decisions with the ball.
Hart with it. Back to Payne. Outside Achua. Got a piece of it. Here's Perry. He's got 5. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Ball goes to New York.
Here's Payne. He picked up 10 in his last game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the head coach for Anchorage gave me a few minutes of his time to catch up. And he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive. But when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Perry. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. Lopez, the screen on Hart. Hart against Anunoby. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest of levels for years to come.
A team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you for the report. First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside Achua. Pass to McBride. Outside Hart. There's the 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Anchorage. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Now here's Hart. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Outside Payne. And he converts the layup.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Perry from deep. And another miss by Anchorage. Knicks trail by 3. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Hart from long range. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Portis outside. Pass to James. And here's Portis. No points yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. 5th on the list, the Knicks.
There's not a whole lot to complain about with these numbers. I mean, they made a commitment to rebounding last year, and it was obvious. It showed on a consistent basis. They put great effort into rebounding the ball last season.
New York trailing. Outside McBride. Pass to Towns. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Anchorage.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Now James. Here's Perry. He's got 5. Now here's Portis. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Karl Anthony Towns finishing through contact there.
For Anchorage, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Outside Anunoby. Up top, Portis. Shot from the low post is good. Portis has got his 2nd basket on the night.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Towns, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Hart. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
That free throw, no good. Simons is checked in for Anunoby. And he sinks the 2nd. For Anchorage, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Simons with it, and it's Payne picking him up. Portis down low. Achua's there. Lopez finds James. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Kolek. He's covered by Simons. Achua with a screen. Here's Kolek. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Anthony Simons.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. He's much better off making him go to the line.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Anchorage has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Perry, the pass to Lopez. Here's Perry. He's covered by Hart. Buries it from 3. Portis has got 7.
Does not shoot many from out there, but Portis makes them at a decent clip.
Outside Achua. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First trip to the line for him here.
Precious Achua. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. Now here's Simons. No made baskets yet. To Lopez. The 3. Simons left side. James outside. Shot clock at 6. Over Payne. And that one's good. James.
Making use of the in-between area, James is able to put up a smooth shot.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer. And they were top 10 in lowest opponent scoring. They were a team that watched a lot of film, did their homework, and were able to be pretty good on the defensive end.
And what saved them in a lot of games, the second chance points. They were relentless on the offense. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Bobby Portis. New York shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Anchorage, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Portis outside. Simons outside. The 3. Rebounded by Payne.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Outside Achua. Towns against Lopez. Towns passes to Payne. 6 to shoot. With the 10-footer. That one a little long.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Here's Perry. He's got 5. High arcing shot. The shot off that time. Hart with the defensive effort. Pass to Towns. Here's Kolek, defended by Portis. And here's Payne outside. Knocks it down from distance. Payne's got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And it's Simons with the ball for Anchorage. It's a 3-point game. Portis for 3. Towns with a rebound. New York has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Payne. Achua with a screen on James. And here's Payne outside. Outside Hart. Achua with a screen to the paint. Achua with the dunk.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Timeout. Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now a timeout called by Anchorage. Some changes for Anchorage. Nurkic is checked in for Lopez. Strus comes in for Perry. And Karis LeVert is subbed in for James. LeVert outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Boy, Karis LeVert reads defenders very well. This guy is an instinctive offensive player.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
One of the things, actually the one thing that really stands out to me is the amount of points they're piling up at the charity stripe. They're doing a great job getting to the line and converting.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And Anchorage making a change here. Ananobi's checked in. Basket's good.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Now here's Simons. Still no points. Here's Portis. Nice shot from the wing.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Pass to Metu. Hart with it. Back to Metu. And it's good for 2. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Assisted by Josh Hart.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. LeVert passes to Portis. Now Anunoby. Pass to Nurkic. And here's Portis. He's covered by Warren. Fades. It's rebounded by McBride.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
And looking at second chance points last year, here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. Second, New York.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength. And they're just hacking away out there. I mean, it's costing them, too, at the free throw line.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
Isaac, he's checked in for Anchorage. Strus comes in for Anunoby. Simons. Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, too easy for Nurkic. A big man who goes up strong. You have to meet him at the rim and counter his aggression.
Now here's Hart. 7 points in the game. There's a screen by Metu. Hart with it. Strus covering. Oh, rejected by Isaac. Outside Strus. Down low. Hart pulls it in. New York leading by 6. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Kolek. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Warren's checked in for New York. Shamet comes in for Hart. Now here's LeVert. Yet to see a basket. 24 seconds left now in the first quarter. Shot on the wing. Simon's shot is good.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
Warren against Isaac. Outside Warren. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the New York Knicks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Karis LeVert. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Simons in at the point. Kolek's shot is off. Anchorage is shooting about 47%, a nice number. And for the Knicks, Miles McBride is out there with T.J. Warren. Then it's Chimezie Metu, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Kolek in at the point guard position. Shot clock at 5, and here's LeVert for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
And for Anchorage, we've got OG Anunoby. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Anthony Simons, and it's LeVert in at the shooting guard. Well, Clark, every player should know their leash with the officials.
Very much so, but I think most players should keep their mouths shut. It's an eyesore, and I wish more players would just play and keep their mouths shut, especially when it comes to talking to the official.
And here's LeVert for 3. Knocks down the long J. LeVert's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. The Knicks with the lead.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Let's go with a 3. And it's Simons missing. Knicks leading by 4. Here's Shamet. Pass to Kolek. Warren with the ball. And it's blocked by Isaac.
You know, he's gifted with incredible length. Isaac is almost a footer, 7 feet that is, so he should pile up the block shots.
Now McBride. Here's Warren. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up. These are his first free throws of the game.
Shooting from New York, T.J. Warren.
And that one falls for Warren.
I think this guy, T.J. Warren, is underrated. I mean, he's a terrific scorer and is not afraid to be the go-to guy.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Now here's Simons. Not a lot of room. Pass to Anunoby. Launches a 3. Hits the trifecta. Anunoby's got 8.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Strus, he's checked in for Anchorage. Here's Kolek. He's covered by Simons. There's a screen by Metu. Here's Kolek. New York, again, can't hit. For Anchorage, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. To the inside. Here's Nurkic. And Metu pulls it down. Knicks leading by 3. Pass to Kolek. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, nice dime that time from Warren. He's a scorer, but showing you right there, he can pass it too.
New York making a switch here. Ryan's checked in.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Pass to Warren. Here's Metu, defended by Nurkic. Shamet. The rebound by Anchorage.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Strus finds Simons. And here's Nurkic. Back to Simons. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets that one.
Digging deep, Simons to the hole himself. New
York leading by 4. Here's Kolek. Give him 8 points now. Metu, pass to Warren. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Warren against LeVert. Left side Warren. 5 to shoot. Stepped on the line. Out of bounds there. And that will cost him a possession. And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Friday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Isaac, he's checked in for Williams. And that one, good.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's Kolek. He's covered by Simons. Shot's good by Towns. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
Length, size, touch. That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Here's Isaac. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Shamet. Pass to Kolek. Here's Warren. Towns outside. Puts up a deep 3. LeVert with a rebound. LeVert's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Pass to Warren. Achua against Isaac. Takes a 13-footer. Achua gets the bucket. Achua's got 8 points. And it's Simons with the ball for Anchorage. Trailing by 4, and they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. Here's Perry. Takes the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Achua's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Shamet. Pass to Towns. Fires from deep. And that's his 3rd bucket in 8 attempts.
It's a real challenge, a major challenge to face a big man who can shoot like Towns can. He stretches the floor as well as any big guy in the league.
Here's Perry. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Anchorage shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. First one falls. Some changes for Anchorage. Portis, he's checked in for Isaac. Anunoby comes in for LeVert. And James is subbed in for Simons. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Pass to Achua. Payne against James. Now here's Towns.
Boy, how do you stop Cat Karl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
He hits the second from the line. Here's James. Lopez, the screen on Payne. James goes in. Here's Lopez. Tries again. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The free throw drops for Lopez.
They are perfect from the line in this quarter and need to stay aggressively in attack mode if they want to gain control of this game.
Towns outside. It's hauled in by Portis.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Anunoby, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Josh Hart.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. New York has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Anunoby against Hart. Lopez with the steal. Now here's Anunoby. Tight defense on him. Pass to Portis. Lopez, the screen on Achua. Here's Portis. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Knicks with the lead. McBride with it. Towns, a screen on Anunoby. Hart against Anunoby. Hart passes to Towns. 4 on the clock. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Portis. For Anchorage, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Yeah, handling the contact so well. Ronnie James using that solid build of his to finish strong inside.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Anchorage.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
In addition to that, how about the mid-range action we've seen from this group? Utilizing the jump shot to get them started in the right manner in this one.
And New York has possession. Now McBride. They set a pick. Pass to Payne. Anunoby against Hart. Just 5 to shoot. And they pick up 2. Hart's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
Outside Anunoby. Inside. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact and he'll head to the line. Precious Achua picks one up.
The size and length of Bobby Portis making him a problem in the paint.
And Clark, Bobby Portis has really become a fan favorite around the league.
He sure has. He's one of my favorites. I mean, everybody loves Bobby Buckets, and I think it's because he's got a blue-collar style and mentality. He's not a guy that was super highly touted coming into the league, and he brings great energy, passion, and tenacity, and he produces.
Here's Hart. Out to the wing. Here's McBride. Gets the 3 ball to go. McBride's got 5.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
1:52 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Lopez. Counted. Lopez has got his second bucket on the night.
Just so steady around the basket. Brook Lopez, really one of the more consistent scorers in the game.
Hard against Anunoby. It's stolen by James. From about 16. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Now it's a three-point Anchorage lead.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Portis against Achua. And here's Payne. He's got 5. Over James. Payne with the bucket. He has 7. And it's Anchorage with the ball. Now, here is James. This one for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And Towns has got the ball here for the Knicks. They trail by 1. Rejected by Lopez.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
Payne with the bucket.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Outside Anunoby. Portis against Achua. Lopez, the screen on Achua. Here's Portis. Achua with the rebound. Achua's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Towns, right side. Over James. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. New York out in front. They lead by 1. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
I like their follow-through on the offensive end, not taking the shots and walking away. They're hunting for those second-chance opportunities there, Shaq.
And turning those opportunities into points that they need.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Well, I think for the Knicks, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season, at least. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Bobby Portis in his bag in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Well, the Knicks shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. On the court right now for the Knicks. They've got Precious Achua. Miles McBride is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the 3. Hart with a screen on James. And here's Payne outside. The rebound by Anchorage. James outside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Portis with a screen on Hart. 6 to shoot. Anunoby for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Achua's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Hart with a basket on the assist by Payne. Hart's got 11 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
At the line for Anchorage, Bronny James. 2 shots.
He makes a first.
Entering the league with that James last name, lots of pressure on Bronny. But he's a guy who is used to being in the spotlight under the microscope.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Knicks with the lead. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Towns. Another shot. Pass to Hart. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Hart.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Pass to James. Portis with a screen on Payne. It's James with the drive. And he misses the go-ahead basket. For New York, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Hart finds Payne. Now here's Towns. Here's Achua. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
So he gets them both. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Perry. McBride covers. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Big swat right there from Towns, making his presence felt on the defensive end.
Outside Payne. Towns on a screen. Payne, the pass to Towns. Over Portis. New York, no good that time either.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Knicks shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Outside McBride. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Towns on a screen. McBride attacking. Cashes it in from 11 feet. McBride's got 7 points in the game. Here's Perry. McBride covers. Into the lane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Josh Hart.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The first free throw is good. Warren's checked in for New York. Hits both from the stripe. The Knicks have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Payne, the pass to Achua. Lopez against Towns. To the middle. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Offensive board. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat is generally among the best in the league.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Anchorage. And the second free throw is good. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. James against Payne. Out to Portis for the lead. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Hey, between scoring and rebounding, Portis a major threat for this team, and he's showing it tonight.
Warren against Anunoby. Back to Payne. Achua with a screen on James. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Payne's got 11 points. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Pass to Anunoby. Somehow scores the layup in traffic. He's got 12.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Outside Warren. Achua with it. Outside Payne. There's the triple. The rebound by Anchorage.
Well, it's hard to deny the talent of Ronnie James, and I think the D took that into account there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Anchorage.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Here's Payne. 11 points in the game. Up again. It's good on the putback.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Anunoby on the wing. He's covered by Warren. Anunoby passes to Portis.
Because Portis is an active scorer, he draws the D's attention, sometimes a little too much attention.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
At the line for Anchorage.
No good on that one.
Portis taking 2 shots.
Good on the second one. New York has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Warren. Back to Payne. Five on the clock. With the floater. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds in the game. Over to the left wing. And here's Nurkic. McBride on the double team. Pass to Portis. Wing shot on the way. Achua with the rebound. Achua's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now here's McBride, defended by Nurkic. Here's Perry. He's got 13. Yep, that one goes.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And Anchorage making a change here. Simons checked in.
15 foul. At the line for Anchorage, Perry. 1 shot.
And here are the Knicks now. It's a 5-point game. Here's Kolek. He's covered by Simons. Achua with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Warren. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Boy, Warren takes what the defense gives him there, making use of the mid-range stroke.
Pass to Perry. Pulls up at the elbow. The Knicks pull it in. Metu's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Kolek. He's covered by Simons. Anunoby. Here's Warren. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Hey, Warren is thinking when he gets to the foul line, it's a gift, a gimme, because he's a very good free throw shooter.
Strus, he's checked in for Anchorage. LeVert comes in for Perry. And a switch here also for New York. Shamit's checked in. Left side, Strus. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Shamit. Achua with a screen on LeVert. To the inside. It's stolen by Nurkic. Strus with it. Pass to Portis. They swipe it. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Bobby Portis.
That was just great work to battle through contact.
That kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And the Knicks making a change here. Sims is checked in. Simons outside. Here's Nurkic. Out to Portis. Launches it. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
Here's Kolek. He's covered by Simons. Kolek's shot is off. Anchorage leading by 3. It's LeVert on the wing. He's got 5. And Nurkic throws it down.
And Karis LeVert is a very willing passer, somebody who's always looking to set up his teammates, actually focuses on doing that.
Here's Kolek. Give him 8. Outside Warren. Down low. Here's Metu. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Portis. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Kolek inside. Oh, Warren slams it in.
Boy, he gets up so easily, throwing it down. T.J. Warren making it happen.
Simons outside. Portis down low, working on Metu. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, Portis is cagey now. He's got a lot of savvy, and he's got skills, too.
He's made 3 or 4 free throw attempts in this game.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
New York has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Warren. Here's Sims. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Clock at 6. Here's Kolek. Simons with a rebound. And it's Simons with the ball for Anchorage. They lead by 4. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Now a timeout called by Anchorage. Isaac, he's checked in for Portis. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Here's Simons. Got it. Good job in the low post. Simons has got 6.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Outside Warren. Over Strus. And it's Warren missing. Anchorage leading by 6. Here's Simons. And it's New York with a rebound. Metu's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Warren. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. There's a screen by Metu. Kolek drops in the 3. 11 points in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Simons, and the jumper is good at the free throw line.
And Simons is a shoot-first kind of player, especially when he's operating from the mid-range.
Strus against Warren. From downtown, he can't hit that time. A big-time effort for Bobby Portis, providing a lot of energy for Anchorage, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Karis LeVert is out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Nurkic in at the center position. Right side Strus. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Simons. The rebound by Kolek. Knicks trail by 5. Pass to Warren. Here's Okporti, defended by Nurkic. There's a screen by Metu. Here's Kolek. Off the mark there with a 3. Anchorage leading by 5. To the paint. Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
And Isaac is a nice passer. I mean, senses when his guys are ready to shoot the ball and gets it to him quickly.
Pass to Okporti. Here's Metu. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
It seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He's been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
New York making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. Now Nurkic. Now here's Strus. Back to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Warren, the pass to Metu. That one goes in.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
Anchorage leading by 7. Simons outside. Lets it fly. Shot by Nurkic. No good. For New York, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside Warren. Pass to Kolek. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. For Anchorage, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. LeVert up top. Nurkic against Warren. From 13. Again, the miss by Nurkic. Knicks trail by 7. Down low. And the layup is good off the glass.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Pass to Nurkic. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
It's his first turnover. He's been extremely steady with the ball tonight. One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And Anchorage making a change here. Perry's checked in. Warren against LeVert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That free throw no good.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
Tough miss at this juncture. They're down 2 baskets right now.
Simons outside, and there's the screen. And another miss by Anchorage.
Trying to close out, you got to know who's hot and who's not.
Pass to Towns. And here's Warren. He's checked by LeVert. Outside Warren. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, the defense was right there, right in Warren's face, but his craftiness got him the win.
Simons outside. Pass to Perry. They still need this. And it's New York with a rebound.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Here's Kolek. He's covered by Simons. Towns passes to Warren. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Anchorage has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Count it. Good.
LeVert's athleticism on full display as he makes great effort in the fast break.
Here's Kolek. Outside Warren. Towns on a screen. From the stripe. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds now to the middle. Here's Isaac, and the dunk by Isaac.
Boy, nice finish that time by Isaac. Power and athleticism on that dunk.
Here's Kolek. He's covered by Simons. Pass to Shaman. Towns, a screen on LeVert. And it's Warren missing.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Offensive rebound. Here's Isaac. Oh, coming his way.
Really good to see Isaac use that length of his on the glass where he's capable of doing a lot of gobbling of rebounds.
Isaac, no good on the free throw. Knicks trail by 8. Towns taking his time here. Out left to the wing. Towns on a screen. Here's McBride. And again, the Knicks missing.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to James. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
That free throw, good from James. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID. but it has turned into something much, much greater.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
Second team foul. At the line for Knicks,
and you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time, and he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
Pass to James. Knocks down the triple. James has got 9 points now in the second half.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Payne, the pass to Achua. James against Payne. Towns, a screen on James. Left side, Payne. Towns finds Hart. Shoots over Anunoby. Second chance shot. Snatched up. Outside McBride. To the inside. And another shot. Hart can't hit. Anchorage leading by 10. Going inside. And it's Perry missing. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. That one falls.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
James against Payne. Pass to Perry. McBride on the double team. Out to James. Achua with the rebound. Achua's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Payne, the pass to McBride. James against Payne. Towns, a screen on James. Here's Payne. High post Towns. Lopez with the steal. And it's Towns with the power finish.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
James passes to Portis. Inside. Here's Perry. Good. Perry's got 9 points here in the second half.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Towns on a screen. From the wing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Perry. McBride covers. Lopez finds Portis. Back to Lopez. 4 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Towns with a rebound. Knicks trail by 6. Now McBride. Pass to Achua. Towns, left side.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Achua. Outside McBride. The rebound by Anchorage. Lopez has got 5 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Perry. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 3rd assist of the night.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Anunoby on the wing. Pass to Perry. Outside McBride. Puts up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Portis with a screen on Payne. Outside Anunoby. The 3 ball. And it's New York with a rebound. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Towns. And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Absolutely amazing. This young man is so money, and his teammates absolutely love him. Karl Anthony Towns, a.k.a. Big Cat.
Outside Anunoby. Three-pointer off the mark. And here's McBride. 30 seconds left in the game. Pass to Payne. Here's Towns. Covered by Lopez. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
14 foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game.
Timeout called, the Knicks. They trail by 5. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Outside Hart. Three-pointer. The rebound by Anchorage.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
At the line for Anchorage, Ronnie James. Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And here's Payne outside. Oh, gets the 3 to fall. Now a timeout called by Anchorage. And they go to the intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for Anchorage, Ronnie.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
So it's Anchorage picking up the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.